And we are underway. Is the first pitch of Game 6 is swung on and missed for strike one. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high.
1 ball.
That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. The inning is over. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. You gotta be happy, keep working today. That smile will come one day. That smile will come one day. Keep yourself control. Keep it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pegs. G's work looking name Shrek. Want the money, want the pound. Respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche. By the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good.
Here is Darren Ruff. He's set. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Down 0-2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The batter will be Gavin Lux
Off the plate,
as
ball
he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. The throw. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
He swings and hits it.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's out. 3 out.
Top of the third set to get. Get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Cody Bellinger. In there, and it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early...
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles, and the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night, so boring.
count. 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball
And he
back
missed
there.
with it. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses. Now to the plate, Corey Knebel. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will look at a first pitch fastball. For ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the base. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a.
Came alive. At the same time, I played my got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside on the physical side. All my miracles died. 2012 gets that
Bad one there. It's strike one.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
On the ground for Crawford, they might get a pair. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Logan Webb. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Brustar Gratterall is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Out. You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 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 He's out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. He's out. Out. 3. 3. Out.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brustar Gratterall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, and it likely wouldn't have been in time anyway, so they get a second runner into scoring position here with 2 away.
Nope,
the 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. The 1-2, and he's got himself another one as he... Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So the next to bat will be Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Taylor. And he makes the catch in the corner. Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Looks at a sinker there.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. 1 run scores. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally return. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him.
He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Next to hit, Dominic Leone, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On the move is Taylor. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Turner gloves it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double. A All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard.
Next up is Gavin Lux, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the...
Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem, wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obvious. But still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault.
Welcome to those just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with one man out. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. New York. Garrett Cole.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he...
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
sé cuál me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix. Viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca paran, son los y la baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3 millas se el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. La baby le llega, el negrito claro.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max. And it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And now here is Cole Calhoun. He will lead this one off today. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
First pitch, 106.
A windup and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ketel Marte is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roy, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ketel Marte goes down for out number 2 in the top.